It might be interesting for you to realize that the relationship between Caroline and Ben actually started as a conspiracy back in middle school. See, it wasn't actually Caroline and Ben that first met. It was Blue Monkey and Zachy12, their AOL screen names. So these two decided to play a little game with me called Let's Pretend We're Dating. The two had never met each other before, but they decided that over AOL they would just pretend like they had met a month previously and then see how I would react. So on a beautiful summer night, I decided to invite my two best friends over to my house to introduce them. Within 5 minutes, Zachy12 and Blue Monkey started sitting unusually close, even holding hands. Then the two announced that they had met a month ago and were dating. Now, being the inquisitive kid I was at the time, I decided to test them. And what better way to test them at that time than to make them kiss? And Ben, without any reservation, embraced Karen, kissed her, before even having a first date. But little did he know that Blue Monkey would end up being his future wife.
Melodies flow through my head like thoughts from my heart, like blood in my veins. You inspire my soul like words to a song, like love in the rain. Don't be afraid.
Being in each other's weddings was something we had talked about from the time we were very little. When I was growing up, most of my wardrobe consisted of what I called my carry clothes, because being 2 years younger than her was the perfect age gap to get everything just as she had finished using it. And I was just proud to be wearing it because she had good style, but also because I was wearing my carry clothes.
There's nothing wrong with
You guys look so pretty. Those are major carry hands.
I just wanna be with you. One look is all that it takes to make my heart sing, to make my knees quake.
The first time I met Ben, I was mowing my neighbor's lawn. And on that day, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a random guy my age walking up to me across the lawn. And he walks up and says, "Hey, my name's Ben Zach." That's my Ben Zach impression. "You're in my class. Do you want to be friends?" But little did I know, on that day, I truly had met my best friend.
Don't make me wait, don't hesitate. Come face to face, just so I can look at you.
Well, Caroline, what can I say about you? My darling daughter, my wonderful princess, my wonderful little girl, my annoying overachiever. I used to call Caroline my annoying overachiever for a couple reasons. The main reason was because my mom always told me not to brag about my kids. This was a backhanded way of bragging about my little girl.
'Cause I need your loving. You and me meant to be all we need forever.
Dear Caroline, I am undoubtedly the luckiest man alive. I wake up each morning loving you and going to bed each night eager to love you more the following day. I always knew that when we started dating, it would be the best thing that ever happened to me. I always support you and help you achieve your dreams. I will be a safe place for you to talk, laugh, and cry.
Our wedding day is finally here, and I can't really believe it. I love you so much, and I can't wait to spend our whole lives together, starting in St. Lucia. You have my whole heart, forever.
Just wanna be with you.
Today is the beginning of the rest of our lives, and I can't wait to embark on this journey with you. I can't wait for our first look, ceremony, and party to follow. Love, Caroline Kennefic. I needed ya, I got ya, I'm keeping ya. Love ya.
My bride, I can hardly hold myself together. This day, this night, I see you as you are.
Hi, dear.
Hello.
It's our wedding.
It's our wedding. Hello. You look beautiful.
No more words from my lips, just a look in your eyes says it all, so much more than I could ever. I won't try.
My dad always said, plan your work and work your plan. Now, I think that advice might have skipped a generation, but it landed squarely on Caroline's shoulders. Kara has always been a planner and a worker, and I'm delighted that Ben was part of Kara's plan.
Get in the world outside of this room while you're holding me close, while I'm holding on to you. Oh, my love, let's keep this up as long as our hearts are beating.
Almighty God, we recognize with joyful thanksgiving the journeys that brought Caroline and Benjamin to this holy time and place.
My bride, there's something holding us together.
Both traditions know that this is a holy moment, and this is to teach us what is possible.
Everything fits so much better.
I, Benjamin.
Take you, Caroline,
Take you, Caroline,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I will love you
I will love you
and honor you
and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
With those tears in your eyes, so beautiful. Now you're mine.
I, Caroline,
Take you, Benjamin,
take you, Benjamin,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will love you
I will love you
and honor you
and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Let's keep this up as long as we're breathing.
I ask you, Benjamin, to offer this cup of wine to your bride, Caroline. And after she has sipped it, I ask that you sip it as we say together, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who creates the fruit of the vine.
Keep this up.
Blessed is the joy of lovers. Today we celebrate with this couple as they freely unite in marriage. May you live in a world where marriage is valued and honored. Amen.
This up as long as
My dear friends, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Sack.
my bride, I can hardly hold myself together.
Kathy and I have never seen our son, Ben, happier than he is today. So the first thing I want to say is thank you to Caroline for making our son so happy.
Every time see your face, my heart starts beating at an awkward pace. It goes boom, 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 bang, 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 a boom, 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 a bang, 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 pitter patter, what could be the matter? It must be love, it must be love, must be love, it must be love.
One individual went so far as needing to proofread my speech before tonight. That is why I went online, found a very kind best man speech, and then wrote the one that I'm about to give you now.
Every time hear your voice, my heart goes crazy, girl, I got no choice. It goes
Ben, you have found someone who is smart, kind, fun, outgoing, and beautiful. And Caroline, you have found someone who is, well, uniquely Ben.
Must be love, must be love, must be love.
Caroline has been a lot of things to me. First, she was my partner in crime in Fooling Casey. Then she was my date to the junior dance in high school at Visitation. Then you became a crush from afar, and then you became my girlfriend, and then you became my love, and then you became my fiance, and now you're my wife.
Caroline has always been a wonderful daughter. She's even-keeled and highly principled. These are qualities that I just love about Caroline.
You're in my dreams when I wake. You're not there. I think my heart might break. It goes boom, boom, boom.
You two, Carrie and Ben, are forever the outward sign of love, not only as individuals, but as one.
Pitter patter, what could be the matter?
Please raise your glasses with me as we celebrate and toast to the formerly known as Miss Blue Monkey and Mr. Zachy 12, to the new Mr. and Mrs. Zach.